All right, again, your 7th fight of the night. Professional bout, mixed martial arts, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Red corner, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of ATT Fort Lauderdale with a record of 12 wins, 6 losses. From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, red corner, Ran White Boy Weathers. His opponent in the blue corner, also weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Knuckle Up, Atlanta, with a record of 6 wins, 10 losses, and 1 knockout. From Atlanta, Georgia, blue corner, Harris Norwood. All right, everybody, kill it 1 second. I swear I didn't write it down, I just read it, but I want to make a correction. He has 10 wins, 6 losses, 1 knockout. Thank you. Get your head right, I apologize. I'll kill the person that did it. Hooters, round 1 with a brand new Hooters girl, come on. All right, if you haven't noticed, these guys are scrappy. You got a fight coming, Wild Bills. Let me hear you scream. It's your 7th fight of the night. Ran White Boy Weathers, Harris Norwood. Yeah, come on.
All right, guys, number 7 of the fights tonight. We have Ran White Boy Weathers versus Harris Smallville Norwood. Harris in the black trunks, Ran in the white and camo, or the black and camo trunks.
Ran's the white guy.
Yeah.
This should be an explosive fight. Harris is very good striker, hard leg kicks.
Yeah.
Loose fighter.
Now, they used to be teammates, so this is a huge fight of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. I train with both these guys. They're both very good. Ran, prefers the ground. He's very good on the ground. He's competent on his feet, but not on the level Harris is. Meanwhile, Harris is good on the ground, but he's certainly not the level of Ran on the ground. Harris is a much better striker.
It's going to be a really interesting fight.
This is going to be a competitive fight. Whoever implements their game plan will win. If Harris can keep it up, he'll win. If Ran keeps it down, he'll likely win. Ran's probably going to slow it down and take it easy. Former teammates. The fight was offered to him. They both accepted. Ran lives down in Florida now, trains with American Top Team.
Yeah, he used to train with Knuckle Up with Harris. He told me that Harris was one of the first guys that kicked his butt all over the ground. So this is definitely an interesting matchup. Both actively working on the ground. A lot of really good technique here. Harris got the lockdown on that leg of Ran's.
Yeah, he really does. He doesn't want to mess around with Ran's jiu-jitsu. He wants to get up, get into his striking game. Good job by Harris.
Great job by Ran, forcing him back down, keeping side mount.
Yeah, Harris nearly escaped. Ran repositioned his weight. This could be bad news. He's got the arm trapped. He's going to go for elbows. If he traps that other arm behind his head, Harris is in big trouble.
Harris looks like struggling here. Ran's taking his time, setting the position up right.
Yeah, he's going to go for an arm triangle choke here.
It looks like, oh my God, he has got the great setup right now.
He's just going to jump sides. Now,
look at that jiu-jitsu. That is just great.
Now, Ran actually wanted to pass the guard, though.
That's okay.
Harris did a good job pulling him in the guard, alleviate some pressure. Big elbow by Ran. Harris didn't expect that. He needs to do a good job of tying him up here. I believe Ran's probably a little bit bigger, a little heavier. Harris wants to tie him up, get a ref stand up. When Harris can get off with his striking, it's extremely dangerous. When he lets loose and gets off, very dangerous fighter.
Looks like Ran's gonna try to break the guard, standing up.
Yeah, Harris has got long, skinny legs. He can wrap you up in that figure 4.
With no problem.
Hammer fist.
Rand's ground skills are really, really good here.
Yeah, they are. He wants to at least fatigue them and wear them out. So if they do get back on their feet due to a stand-up or a new round, he wants to have them fatigued and hurt.
Yeah, Harris is exerting a lot of energy here. He's got to keep the guard closed while fighting from the bottom, which is a defensive position. Rand, all he's got to do is kind of sit there and throw some punches and kind of counter Harris. So it's a really tiresome position that Harris is in.
Yeah, Harris is trying to land elbows of his own from bottom, but he's much better doing that stand-up. He's not as good from his back throwing them. He needs to concentrate on locking Rand's hands down. He needs to lock him down and stall him out.
Yeah.
Rand's just better at this portion of the fight game.
It's hard fighting from the bottom, though. It really is. Not a lot of people are really good at it.
No, very few are. It takes a lot of experience and composure, and right now, it's hard to show that composure when you're getting elbow, but Harris is doing a pretty good job, but he has to tie these elbows up.
Yeah, he's got to watch it. He's trying to be defensive, but he's just not doing a good enough job. Those elbows are still rocking him.
No, those strikes from the bottom aren't going to do it either. The only time those are effective is when you've got your heels on your hips and you can push your opponent down in your striking range. Right now, Rand is in Rand's striking range.
Yeah, I think at this point, Harris needs to let go of the guard and just get up.
He definitely has to keep this overhook here, tie these arms up. He needs to tie these arms up and stall this out. He can't keep getting elbow.
Look at Rand trying to break his guard right now. He's got the knee. There we go.
Yeah, very effective guard break.
Nice.
Right to side mount. This is going to spell trouble. If Rand, every time he puts him here, he fatigues him. Me and Rand used to train this. I used to work with him on his side mount. It's been a long time.
Rand's a big fan of Jason Mayhem Miller's side mount, and Jason has one of the best side mounts in the industry. Just, you can't beat it.
Yeah, Jason's really flexible and can make stuff work that a lot of people can't. Good
nice job by Harris.
Yeah, excellent.
There we go.
Excellent job by Harris.
Wow.
Rand went for full mount. That round's going to be over. Great round. Great round.
That was such a good round. That was probably the round of the night, in my opinion.
Yeah, Rand went for full mount. He suspected Harris was a little fatigued, which is, if you're going to do full mount, it's the time to do it. You full mount a fresh fighter, he's going to escape.
Wow, really great round. Can't wait for round two.
Now Harris, despite taking elbows, he's showing a lot of composure. He's really, he took them well. He just needs to work on tying Rand's arms up. Rand needs to just keep doing what he's doing. One of those elbows will open up a cut.
Yeah, Harris has a hell of a chin. I mean, he has taken some really hard shots I've seen in his career, and he keeps trucking. So he's got a chin for sure. It's just, is Rand going to get him on the ground, I think is kind of the question. Is Harris going to get Rand standing, or is Rand going to get Harris on the ground?
Yeah, Harris has a chin, and he also has a shin, which he likes to
Oh, yeah. He's got those leg kicks.
He likes to throw them upon his opponent's chin, so Harris is looking to get off here. He needs to meet him in the middle so he has space to work. He can't get trapped in a corner. Yeah.
There we go. Rand trying to take him right to the ground.
Yeah, immediately. He doesn't want any part of that stand-up. Now Harris really has to focus on just getting up. He may get a triangle. I don't think he's going to get one against Rand. Rand's pretty solid here.
Rand's got his good arm positioning. I really don't think he's going to get it. Look, he's defending it already.
Yeah, he's backing out, working. He's looking for the pass. He wants to pass. Now Harris needs to throw elbows here. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Rand's blocking. He's expecting an elbow to come. Yeah, when you can't finish the move, you have to hurt your opponent. And right now, a triangle is a great setup for elbows. They're both friends of mine, so I'm not going to yell any advice. If they weren't, I would tell Harris to elbow him, because he's right here at shouting this right here on our table.
I don't know if that came across on screen, but Rand actually just moved Harris back into the ring. He scooted him over, so. You can hear Rand's corner from here.
Yeah.
Got Rory Singer of the UFC.
Excellent guard pass. A little excited over there, losing his voice. Understandable. I'm sure I'll lose mine in the main event with Tom Wynn.
Yeah, Hardcore got a lot of morale here tonight. A couple of fights on the card, and then, of course, one of their veterans, Forrest Griffin, is here.
Oh, absolutely. The fans love Forrest. Forrest gets out there, interacts with them, real sociable with them. Everybody's pleased to see him. Got a big, big fan following. He actually beat the #1 205 in the world. Forrest just did.
Whoa!
This is bad news.
This is bad. He's got him flattened out on his back. Harris has just got to get up right now.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness. Look at him flailing. He's got to get up. He's turning over.
This is horrible.
This is really bad.
Harris,
man! Harris is struggling right now to defend himself. Oh!
The crowd is going crazy. Harris needs to throw his legs up and hook him. He's got long, flexible legs.
Yeah.
Rand actually got fatigued from hitting him.
Wow.
Harris took a lot of abuse there, but he's not showing it. He's showing a little fatigue, but for as much abuse as Harris just took, I mean, Rand literally got fatigued from hitting his opponent.
Yeah, that's the tough chin that I was talking about.
But Rand needs to, big elbow. If that would have landed, you heard that echo through the building.
Yeah.
It missed. Harris moved right in time and it hit the canvas. Harris needs to lock him down here and not let go.
Yeah, he does.
He has to lock him down here. Lock him down, pick a time to explode and roll out.
He's trying.
Yeah,
he's trying right now.
He didn't pick a time to explode, though.
Wow.
He just slowly tried to roll out. He's not locking Rand down anymore. Rand's going to trap that hand.
Rand's looking at his corner. He's telling him to get space. Oh, and Harris reversed it. Wow.
Good reversal. Rand got a little bit high. He was trying to trap the arm under his knee so he could deliver some elbows. Got a little bit high.
Wow.
Harris needs to just to get up.
Wow.
He needs to get up. He needs to strike now. He needs to fight.
Oh, no! Take it straight back to the ground. Wow, just where Harris does not want to be.
No, absolutely not. He's going to have to time a knee. Rand's coming in every single time. Rand respects Harris. He respects his fighting ability, and he respects his striking, and Rand's not going to get in there and trade.
Yeah.
With some opponents, Rand will. Rand's got decent hands, but not against Harris. He's not going to. He's going to shoot.
Yeah, he made that very evident in his interview last night. He said, I respect the hell out of Harris. That's why I'm not coming in with some fancy intro, because he deserves that much respect, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's not going to take any chances. So Harris is really going to have to seize that. His corner needs to talk to him, let him know he's coming in every time. He needs to forget about the leg kicks, throw some punches, and time a big knee. Because Rand's just chipping away,
He really is. And Harris being in this position on the bottom is really just got to be wearing him out.
Yeah, Harris is fighting a bigger opponent. He's on bottom.
Which is the defensive position. Rand's just raining down on him, man.
Yeah, Harris is not blocking these elbows properly. He really needs to work on stalling the opponent out from the bottom.
Yeah, and a tough chin can really only take you so far.
He gets an overhook and then lets it go.
I just think that's lack of experience on the ground.
Yeah, like you said, not many fighters are good from the bottom. There's an art to it. To stall out, pick your spot, throw a big elbow.
10 seconds left.
There's also range from top and bottom.
Yeah.
Right now, Rand is in the range to damage Harris. Harris has to push his head down his body closer to his stomach to put Rand in the range. Harris has got to adjust his game plan. He's lost 2 rounds here.
Wow.
Very impressive elbows from Rand.
Very impressive fight from Rand in general. I mean, Harris too, but unfortunately the ground is just not his forte. You know, I mean, he's got really strong kicks, he's got really strong leg work, but it's just not giving him a chance to showcase it.
Yeah, I mean, Harris is competent on the ground. He's beat people on the ground. He's just not going to beat somebody as good as Rand on the ground.
Right.
Rand's better.
Especially Rand, moved down to ATT, training with UFC 2-time champion Cole Miller. He's got Rory Singer in his corner. I mean, he's just got a lot of experience in his corner, especially for ground skills. And Harris, Muay Thai background, kickboxing background. I don't think he can really match it here.
Now, he's got to keep it on his feet. He literally has to finish the fight, and that's going to mean a big knee.
I don't think Rand's going to give him the opportunity. He's going to try to take it right back to the ground.
Sprawl and brawl. He needs to punch and sprawl, punch and sprawl.
Harris got a good leg kick there. Both of them shaking.
Now,
nice.
He needs to get out of that.
Rand is just not giving him a chance.
Harris has to get, he has to get distance. He has to get his hips behind him. Not Rand sucking his hips under him. Harris has got to get his hips behind him.
Harris is trying, but Rand is just really that skilled on the ground.
Yeah, he's tenacious with the takedowns. He doesn't want to deal with head kicks. He just caught one, even though he blocked it. That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Randy Couture just got his arm broken blocking a head kick. It still does damage. Rand doesn't want to deal with that, so he's going to be tenacious with his takedown.
And Rand constantly looking over at his corner for advice. That is really, really smart, because the corner can judge what's going on in a fight better than someone who's in the middle of it. Wow, I wonder how much the weight factor's playing into this. Rand had to cut a lot of weight to meet the 155. And, you know, Harris is just 155 walking around, so.
Yeah, I mean, Harris is really a 145. It plays a factor when your opponent's on top of you, and Rand's on top of him.
Yeah, he's been on top of him all night.
Yeah, so it definitely plays a factor. Had Harris kept it standing up, it may have been less of a factor.
Yeah, it's hard.
So basically what you have here, both were capable of winning, but Rand implemented his plan.
Yeah, a little bit better. Wow.
Those hurt. They don't look like it, but that across the back of the head, around to the face, those punches hurt.
Yeah, that looked good.
See, this is good. This stuff, it's a little late.
He's
but
chipping. Yeah, he's chipping on his leg right here, which is good.
These things hurt. They make people move, and when people move, that's when you get opportunities.
Yeah, they give up position. They'll give up a great position if you are chipping away at their calf.
Yeah, Rand's really working the guard pass, so the side mount.
He loves that side mount. I don't know how many times I've heard him talk about Mayhem Miller's side mount and how great it is and how much control you have and how much flexibility you have from it.
Side mount's the most dominant position. People are just starting to realize that. It's by far the most dominant position. Your weight distribution's better. You can do more damage. And Rand's starting to get better at it. As he gets better and better, he'll eventually finish people from this position with elbows. Keep your eye out for that in the main event. That's what I think we're going to see with Tom Wynn. We train extensively elbows and side mount. If he gets the opponent there, there's going to be a lot of blood.
Rand's going for the choke here.
Now that may be tight because Harris is a little fatigued.
Everyone's getting excited. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, he gave it up.
Escape. He needs to get up. He just needs to get up.
Yeah,
though.
he needs to stand up. There we go.
He needs to kick him now.
Now, definitely.
Get out of the corner. He's got to get out of the corner. He's got to implement his game plan. Rand's doing a great job.
There we go. That connected.
Yeah, that connected. Rand's doing a good job of covering up.
If he had a chance to throw through a few more of those kicks, it might be a totally different game.
Yeah, he needs to work on his space in the ring and footwork. He can't get trapped in the corner. Rand's going to stall it out. He won this fight.
Yeah.
He won this fight. He fought a very dangerous opponent and neutralized him. He didn't want to catch those head kicks, and he made sure not to.
Andy Foster, the ref, standing the fight up. They were kind of over there.
Harris needs to go. Harris needs to go.
Yeah.
There's not much time left.
It really isn't. And he's got to win this fight.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice knee. Damn, right to the ground again, though.
The problem is when Harris goes down, he leaves his hips directly under him or in front of him. He has to get his hips behind him. He'll never stop these takedowns.
That's just an experience thing. He's got to get more experience in sprawling.
This is good by Rand. Actually, go ahead and take advantage of his vulnerable position and soften him up some. And just let the clock run out. I mean, Rand won the fight.
Yeah, Rand obviously won the fight. These knees are just... He's been in the dominant position all night. He's basically dictated the fight.
That head kick just gave you a taste of what could have been had Harris been able to implement his game plan. It was a very dangerous opponent, but Rand just did a great job of neutralizing him.
He really did. I kind of would have liked to see more of the standing game, but, you know, Rand's just dominating the fight, bringing it straight to the ground every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, fortunately, it looks like both will probably exit the ring uninjured. Oh, that's a solid armbar attempt. 10 seconds left.
Wow.
Solid.
All he's got to do is hold it on.
No, Rand won't tap to this.
No, Rand will break his arm before he taps to this.
Very surprising. Rand was surprised by that. Rand let his guard down with the fight coming to a close.
Wow.
Out of nowhere, Harris locks up a very tight, very technical armbar.
Wow, what a great fight.
That just goes to show you the level of composure Harris showed with a heavier opponent on him for 15 minutes. He's got that level of composure at the end of the fight. Very impressive. Both fighters, Rand just didn't get a chance to get off. Rather Harris didn't get a chance to get off. He showed small glimpses of what he's capable of.
That was such a great fight. Rand, White Boy Weathers, I think, took that home, though.
Yeah, he definitely won that fight. He controlled it. He did damage. Harris did land a couple head kicks. One was blocked and one wasn't. Both of them looked like they stunned Rand just a little bit, but not enough to stop him.
That fight really deserves a standing ovation right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, as good as Rand is cutting through the guard.
All right, as your fighters hug it out, let's give them a round of applause. Had some action in that one. Your 7th fight of the night was a professional fight, mixed martial arts. It was scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It went the distance. Judge A saw it 30-27. Judge B saw it 30-27. Judge C saw it 30-27. Unanimous decision. Your winner, red corner, Rand White Boy Weathers from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Rand White Boy Weathers is your winner. Let's hear it for blue corner.